It's Saturday, October 31st. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Books Deals and Deals. Over at Eastside Comics today, they have the Venom number 30. This is the Alex Garner. It's a Spider-Man 300 homage. They have a red, a black, and a gold cover. I like them all. It is the Spider-Man 300 cover, but Spider-Man 300 homage. But I'm having difficulty finding a Venom 30 that I like, and I do like this one. They have the 3-pack for 100, the 2-pack for 60, or just the red cover for 20. They have the Stegman 1 in 50. This looks like I wrote 1 in 500 here, but I think I don't know. Check it out. It's $495, so it could be the 1 in 500. I'm not sure. They have the Aaron KUDER 1 in 25 at $28. And that's it. I just did the Venom 30 because I'm just having difficulty finding a Venom 30 that I like. So again, they have the Aaron KUDER, the 1 in 25 at $28 as well. They over at Bird City Comics today. They have the Ice Cream Man number 21. This is the Megan Hutchinson. This was only available from what I knew was at 616 Comics and immediately sold out. They still have it. It's in the thumbnail today. Check it out. This is a variant cover on a very hot variant cover on an Ice Cream Man that kind of came and went. So if you'd like to get a piece of that, $19.99 over at Bird City Comics. Groundbreaking Comics today, they have the last Ronin. Okay, they have the 8-cover pack, so you can get all 8 covers. There's a bunch of covers for it, so there's 8 different covers for $200. There's only one remaining bundle on that. They have the cover A for $15. This is the cover A. This is the one you're looking for, $15. They only have 3 remaining. They have Department of Truth, Don't Eat the Baby. We all know which one that is. $100, low stock, it says. Groundbreaking Comics. If you're not going to Groundbreaking Comics, you're really missing out. They have a new comic called Shit Show, number 1. It looks a lot like Scumbag. A cover is 4, B cover is 4. Check it out. It might be one of those like new comic books coming down the road. People are reading Scumbag, saying that it's very, there's some crazy stuff in there. It's really not for kids, but very interesting. Very interesting. So this one kind of looks like it's on the same sort of. It feels the same, so might want to check that one out as well. That one's over at Groundbreaking as well. Over at Collected Comics today, they still have the Hal Laren Last Ronin for $29.99. This again was only available, from what I know, at 616 Comics. Now they have it at Collected Comics. Only 450 of these were made, $29.99. They have the Jabroni. The Jabroni is sold out as well. These are Last Ronins, the Hal Laren and the Jabroni. 250 were only made of the Jabroni. That is sold out, but you can get the Jabroni and the Hal Laren. They're both done by Hal Laren. I just called the Jabroni because it says "All right, rest in peace, Jabroni" on the throwing star that's right in the center of the picture there. But you can still get the set, so you can get both those books for $69.99. They have the Sad Shahan, I think it is. $29.99, Last Ronin as well. So a lot of options on your Last Ronin number 1 if you're scurrying around trying to find one. I've got more for you. They have the Bob, I don't know how to spell this last name, Tkacik. Did I say spell? I know how to spell it. I don't know how to say it. $24.99. In the thumbnail today, center picture, the John Tyler Christopher Skywalker. This is the Star Wars number 7 New York City Comic-Con 2020. This is that orange background, that negative variant. $29.99, Collected Comics. They have it available. Did I say $89.99? I hope I said that right the first time. The Star Wars number 7, the one you're looking at in the thumbnail today, $89.99 at Collected Comics. They have the Venom number 30, the Kale New. Now, this is the one that shows Venom on top of a pile of bones, which it just doesn't do much for me. Above it, it says, "We are Venom," kind of this like Legion feel to it. Now, they have versions on this, so it's not just one. They have the A cover at 20, and the A cover is a color. There's like 3 different colors going on. The B cover is my favorite, and it's actually the Color Splash at $27. The A is 20, the Color Splash is 27. The Virgin variant Green Flame is 35. The A and the B are 40, or the A, B, and C for 65. Again, still struggling to find a Venom 30 I like. This one's okay. Something's Killing the Children, number 12. This is, again, we're still over at Collected Comics. They have Something's Killing the Children, number 12, the Schmelke, the set. Okay, so this was that number 12. It just came out. One is a bloody variant of the same cover. These sold out really quick. The bloody variant sold out immediately. They have the set still available at $5. The set at $79.95. And there were only 500 of these sets made. So it's $79.95 for the Schmelke, Something Killing the Children number 12, and the bloody variant, $79.95. Only 500 of those were made. Over at, we'll do Sanctum Sanctorum. They have the Department of Truth section that just popped up today that has all these books in there that no one's ever seen. So yesterday I pointed out, or 2 days ago, I pointed out that they had all these proof of concept books that were like $164. Well, there's more now. So Sanctum Sanctorum, they have the Department of Truth number 3, the 1 in 25 for $49.99. Check it out. This is the whole reason that I'm doing this thing, because these covers jumped out at me immediately. Different places have already sold out of these comics. They have Department of Truth number 3, the 1 in 25 at $49.99, the 1 in 10 at $19.99. Check them out. Then this is just the collection that they have. Number 3, the A at $3.59, and number A, the B at $3.59. Number 4, the A at $3.59, and it says $3.35. Might even be $3.35. And the B, which is that crazy color cover as well. They have number 5, the A cover at $3.59. So this goes all the way to number 5 now. They're like, it's obviously pre-sale, but all the way up to number 5 now, and the covers are just getting crazier and crazier. They have number 2, the B cover, the Ward at $3.99. They have number 1, the In-Huck Lee, the 125 at $28.99. They have number 5, the cover B at $3.59. They have number 1, the Frizen, the white variant, the Virgin variant at $19.99. They have number 1, the grayscale Virgin variant at $19.99. They have number 1, this is that proof of concept thing that I was talking about the other day. They have the Frizen, so it's number 1, I guess that's the A cover, $169.99. It's a foil cover. It's called a proof of concept cover. It doesn't say it in this description, but it was in another description I saw for the same book. Then they have the number 1 foil concept, the S Miners, I think it is. I think the artist is S Miners, but I'm not really, I wrote that down bad. $169.99 as well. And that is the, I believe, the 3 covers that I saw are the A cover, the B cover of number 1, and then the second print of number 1, which is a Kennedy cover. And I believe this is the A cover and the Kennedy cover that they have for $169 a piece. And then they have that Something's Killing the Children homage, Department of Truth, Something's Killing the Children homage number 1. So it's Department of Truth number 1, $84.99. That is the most complete Department of Truth selection I've seen anywhere. Over at Southside Comics Day, they have sketch covers. So most of these sketch covers are sold out of elsewhere. They have the Dune number 1 sketch cover at $4.99. This is Southside Comics, link below. Something's Killing the Children number 11, $3.99. These are all sketch covers. Batman White Knights Harley Quinn number 1, $4.99. Rorschach number 1, $4.99, and Batman 100 sketch cover, $6.99. That jumped out to me. I wanted to just point that out to you. Southside Comics has a very interesting site, but don't when you're looking at that site, if it doesn't say add to cart below the book, they don't have it in stock. So you might drive yourself insane looking at books on Southside Comics if you don't realize that unless it says add it to cart underneath their book, it's not in stock. That's how they show you if it's in stock or not. I spent hours on that website being like, why are any of my comics in stock? And then what I did was I looked up Donny Cates. I just put in Donny Cates. They have a huge selection of books at Southside Comics. There's like an endless amount of comics at Southside Comics. I put in Donny Cates as a search criteria, and I came up with not just one comic, collections of God Country. This book right here, The Tomahawk. They still have this one for like $5.99. Baby Teeth, Redneck, Secret Wars Battleground, Silver Surfer Black, Thanos, Thor, and Venom. They were all there. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like everything. There were even titles I didn't know that were in this selection, and they were all available. So definitely check that out. It's linked below. I was like, what happens if I put in Donny Cates? And everything came up. I was like, this site is deep. But yeah, I said only have books that it says you can add to carpet underneath. Don't drive yourself crazy like I did. Over at Slab Heroes today. Slabbed Heroes is the place where you could buy every book in a 9.8. So if you want the Spawn 311, the Bozeman, Cedric Bozeman, am I saying that right? You can get it in a 9.8. It's on my list here. So all these books are in a 9.8. All these prices are in a 9.8. So you can get The King in Black #1. They have the entire selection. The Peach Momoko, everyone that you've seen available, they have available at $49.99 in a 9.8 CBC. That's what they do. They have the last Ronin, the A cover that everybody's looking for $84.99. There's an Ash Can. Ash Can is a smaller version, $299.99 in a 9.8. These are all CGC. They have the 1 in 10 Eastman at $109.99, the 1 in 25 Santo Luco at $139.99. They have the Spawn 311, the Bozeman at $49.99. The C cover with all three, the Classic, the Medieval, and the Gunslinger, all on the same cover, $49.99. The black and white 311 Bozeman, $69.99, all in CGC 9.8. The entire site is that. Go check them out. Forbidden Planet Comics is in the UK. Shipping from the UK is not like shipping from Canada. It's very, very inexpensive. So you can go shopping over in the UK. As long as you know your conversion rates, you're going to be fine. And I'll tell you what the conversion rates work out to. They have a crossover #1, the Jen Woodall. This is a Forbidden Comics exclusive. You can only get it there. $7.99 in pound. $10.34 for a crossover one Jen Woodall exclusive. Unless my conversions are wrong, that's what I got. They have the Shaw variant. This is again a Forbidden Planets exclusive, $7.99 in pound, which came out to $10.34 in US dollars. And this was these are not Virgin variants; these are just trades. They have a nice selection on Ice Cream Man. The other things I found were Something's Killing the Children #9, second print, brand new book. Never seen this one before. $2.65 in pound, worked out to about $3.43 in dollars. We Only Find Them Dead #1 is onto a third print now, $2.65, $3.43 in dollars. They have Department of Truth #1, the second print. That's that Kennedy cover with the eyes crossed out, $2.65. $2.65 pound, $3.43. And then #4, the more crazy, the crazy color one, which is just totally different than the other ones. It's the reason I keep hitting on it. I'm like, why is this one so different than all the others? They all have like this conspiracy, very like straight conspiracy look to them. And then there's this crazy ass color one. So it's #4. It's the more same price as all the other ones. It just jumps out at me every time I see it. So over at Wrath of Comics is our sponsor. We use CBSD 10 every day to get 10% off our order at Wrath of Comics at checkout. CBSD 10, that's Comic Book Steals Deals 10, CBSD 10. Over at Mighty Thorpe today, they have the Spawn 311 Bozeman. So $2.75. That's the lowest price you're going to get, and then you're going to get 10% off on that as well. Strange Academy #4. So this is just Strange Academy 4. But at $3.75, and you can put 10% off of that as well. Department of Truth #2, just the straight number, the A cover, $3.75. Grab that. Tales of the Dark Multiverse, Wonder Woman, War of Gods. Okay, so DC's going back, and they're pulling some stuff out. It feels, the War of Gods feels like the New Gods. It feels like there's a whole New Gods thing going on here. They're doing something cool. And the Tales of the Dark Multiverse, Wonder Woman, War of Gods, #1, $4.49. I think it's a one shot. Check it out. They also just came out with the Wonder Woman #1 of this new series. It's not this one, it's a different one with that Peach Momoko cover. It's almost like they're kind of leading the charge with Wonder Woman on this new thing here, or they're just trying to make her more prominent. I don't know. It looks really cool. Suicide Squad #11. I don't read Suicide Squad. This cover is ridiculous. I mean, if you're a Harley Quinn fan, you're just going to go nuts for this cover and be like, okay, I have to start reading Suicide Squad now. Jeremy Roberts cover, $2.99. Finally, that was Mighty Thorpe Comics. And Mighty Thorpe, I'm sorry. So Wrath of Comics, we're using CBSD 10 every day to get 10% off our order. That's where, we haven't done Wrath yet. We're going back to Wrath now. So we've done Mighty Thorpe, and now we're going to do Wrath. That's how we do things. So over at Wrath of Comics today, they have Kanto the Hollow Man #1, $4.95. Using CBSD 10 at checkout to get 10% off that as well. This is what they have in their Something's Killing the Children selection. Something's Killing the Children selection, exactly. #1, $54.95, the Jenny Frison. #1, the Jay Lee, $49.95. Impossible to find. That's a very good price, and you're taking 10% off of that. #2 at $24.95. This is Something's Killing the Children. #2, the Variant at $24.95. #3 at $24.95. #8 at $4.95, and that's the second print. #8, $12.95 for the regular. I don't know what's going on at #8. #9, $3.95. #10, $3.95. #11, the 1 in 25 Frison Gray, $34.95. They also have the one per store, #11, Thank You variant at $34.95. The #1 Zoe Lachey Knife Ears cover that makes the main character look like a rabbit, but she's got the bloody shears or the bloody knives as ears, $124.95. And then #11, this is only at Wrath of Comics. I have not seen this anywhere else. I'll make you wait. The #11, In Huck Lee 3-book set. There is no In Huck Lee anywhere else that I've looked. They got it in a 3-book set at Wrath of Comics. Only place you can get it. We're using CBSD 10 to get 10% off. The 3-book set is $349.95. This is an In Huck Lee 3-book set. Definitely check that out. I'm not saying go spend $349.95. I'm saying check out those covers and see what you think. Over at Golden Apple Comics, and I'm finishing over at Golden Apple because this caught my eye right before I did the show. They have an Amazing Spider-Man. Remember I was talking about number 53? That there's certain numbers on the Amazing Spider-Man. I'm like, I was concentrated on 50 and 51. And then something happened at 53, and I'm like, what's going on over there? There's a variant cover that I found on a website and was sold out. I found it on Golden Apple. They still have it for $15 a piece. Amazing Spider-Man number 53.LR. Okay, Miles Morales variant. There's Miles Morales on the cover. So it's Miles Morales on the cover, and I think he's looking at a picture of of Kindred on a wall. It's a different picture. I think it's Miles Morales sitting on the floor looking at a picture. There's a big wall full of pictures, but I think Kindred's one of those pictures, and I think his Spidey senses are going off. But it's Miles Morales on an Amazing Spider-Man cover. Probably has happened before, but again, they're all arrows are pointing at number 19 and number 21 in Miles Morales and number 53 in Amazing Spider-Man. So I don't know what's going on there, but you can just see that they're putting out variants, they're putting out ratios. They're like, look at this, so pay attention. So auction is going to be tonight around 8 o'clock. I'll put up the little thingy that tells you when it is very soon. I'm a little disappointed at we have 2 full boxes full of books, but it just doesn't, last week we had a lot of books, and this coming week, not this weekend, but next weekend is going to be ridiculous. It's almost like, because the way the mail is so behind, there's going to be 2 weeks of books next week. So that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll do the auction starting around 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'll put up the thing that tells you when. Happy Halloween. I hope it doesn't get in the way of your homebound Halloween plans. And we've got some really good books. We'll do a review. You know what? What I'll try to do is like a half an hour before the actual auction, we'll do a review and we'll just go through the books so you can see what books we have, because we have an amazing collection of Amazing Spider-Man below 200s. We have an amazing collection of X-Men below 200s. Maybe even 140s. X-Men is like 140, 150, 140, 150, 160, 170. Amazing Spider-Man is might be the same numbers, like 120, 130, 140. And tons of them. I mean, different there's 26 different X-Men books. Um, a lot of Batman, a lot of like old Batman, um, a lot of some nice new books, a ton of books. And then I have stuff from my collection that I need to add, but I just need to figure out what you guys will be looking for. So look for the announcement on the auction tonight, and I'll get that up as soon as I can. Um, and that's about it. I'll get the links in soon. I'll talk to you soon.